Very much, Anita Vogel. And speaking of lawyers, her attorney, Blair Burke, has just issued this report, this statement, I should say. It reads like this: addiction is a terrible and vicious disease. Since Lindsay transitioned to outpatient care, she has been monitored on a Scram bracelet. That's the bracelet that Anita was talking about, and tested daily in order to support her sobriety. Throughout this period, I have received timely and accurate reports from the testing companies. Unfortunately, late yesterday, I was informed that Lindsay had relapsed. The bracelet has now been removed. She is safe, out of custody, and presently receiving medical care. Again, a statement from Lindsay's attorney, Blair Burke, and we attribute that to the website tmz.com. With us now, Dorothy Cascerceri. She is the entertainment editor for the National Enquirer. Herbie Fully Loaded was one of her star movies, one of her star turns. Lindsay Fully Loaded is a pretty appropriate remark, it would seem.
Well, I mean, her actions are just baffling right now, but they're not entirely surprising. In an ongoing investigation at the National Enquirer, we found out that while Lindsay was at Promises, she was still drinking. Promises, the rehab center that she checked herself into to get clean and sober. Exactly, and she was putting up this front, but sources tell us that at a July 4th party at a Malibu beach house, she was taking tequila shots. She was talking about how she can't wait for rehab to be over, how she can't wait to get back out on the scene. We have eyewitnesses a few days later seeing her drinking beer. I mean, she has a lot of PR people kind of, telling her what to do.
Well, you can't, it's my understanding, I mean, you can't really kick some of these habits unless you personally really want to, right?
Exactly.
And if she's got handlers who are shoving her into rehab because they think it would look good or it would somehow help salvage her career, and she doesn't want to make that commitment herself, it's not going to happen, is it?
You're exactly right. I mean, she can do anything that she wants for good press, but she has to want to kick that habit in order to really do it. And from her behavior, it doesn't seem like she wants to.
Does she still have a career? I mean, she has not done well. I mean, her recent movies have not done so well, and she even one project she was about to get involved in is gone, right? Right.
Well, it's getting to the point with Lindsay's career that, people may not want to work with her. She's always doing something that's making headlines to, surprise us, and it's normally negative press.
It's not just self-destructive. I mean, she is hurting the projects that she's been associated with.
She absolutely is. She definitely is. I mean, people at this point, if they hire her to do something, they're kind of taking a risk.
This picture is curious to me. There's that bracelet she's wearing on her left ankle there, the so-called Scram bracelet that's supposed to monitor alcohol usage. Is that just for show? I mean, why put that on if she wasn't serious about trying to keep her impulses under control?
I mean, again, Lindsay has a big camp of people directing her with what to do in terms of her image in the public eye. And she has PR people, she has a civil lawyer, she has a criminal lawyer, and, these people are telling her, go ahead, wear that bracelet. It'll at least look like you're kicking your habit and you're staying true to your commitment at Promises Rehab Center.
Well, and what about her parents? I mean, her dad, we all know, went to prison over some pretty serious felonies. Her mom is not exactly a role model.
Exactly. Well, it's probably very hard for Lindsay because her mom seems to be piggybacking on her career, and her dad is having a lot of troubles himself, and her behavior certainly seems to be some type of response to that.
Dorothy Cascerceri, going to be selling a lot of National Enquirers, I'm sure, with what's coming up.
Yes, we are.
in the Lindsay Lohan case. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
We'll also be talking to Jill Dobson a little bit later this hour. From one scandal to another, NBA Commissioner David